I mean, the snake is already cut off because of Shandong.
Yeah, but you could boat around it.
Yeah, true.
Assassinate just peaced out.
Hey, I found the perfect nation for Sergiu to play.
Sassanids have peaced out, by the way.
Why did he even join that war? In fact, how far did his armies get? Okay, so his armies got literally to the border with Yemeng and then just went, yeah, nope. Yeah, perfect nation for you, Manila, because it owns Ryukyu. It's a perfect nation for you, Sergiu.
They actually own a lot. Like, they've got all these rogue islands.
Throwback to the Asia MP when he actually played Ryukyu.
Did he win?
No.
No.
But still. Just we're all picking nations like Bakhmanis and Japanese daimyos and Daiviet and all that, and he's just like, I'm gonna play Ryukyu. Fuck you guys.
What do you mean? Ryukyu is a Japanese daimyo.
No, I mean like actual daimyos.
Yeah, I know. Just because it doesn't start as one.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah, something tells me Jumeng is not gonna have a good time.
No, I mean everybody was saying in the chat earlier, Manny is a noob. Just proving it.
Unless there's 45,000 now, they've split up now. Oh.
Manny at the end of last session. I'm actually playing really good, guys. Like, I'm concentrating and not memeing. I'm going to do well. Manny this session. Everything's on fire.
Everybody except Bactria has pieced out. Honestly, they're better off just leaving him for the moment. Let him just shit out
Bactria is just
nations.
getting unnecessary war exhaustion for this as well.
And he's gone. It's now just Jumeng.
All alone. Oh, and Blep. Blep's still in that.
No, he's not.
Is he? I thought he...
Another
war.
It's a different war.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Korea going after Blep.
Devastation map mode. Yep. The East is definitely burning. India, China, Manchuria is fucking 92% up there, 98%.
You can tell Jack's been there.
And Siberia, a beacon of prosperity.
It's taking the piss.
Kingdom of Heaven, the nation I made.
Scarborough.
Bactria being in a defensive war would have prevented the rebels enforcing demands. Says Sergiu. That's actually, yeah. That's some 60 strats I wouldn't have thought of. Devastation. Egypt and Ulm, beacons of civilization. Coolland, a beacon of civilization. Romsdal, up in Finland.
Scarborough.
And Scarborough. See, I told you Scarborough's just great.
I mean, at least it says Hull isn't devastated, but I would suspect it is.
Yeah, but no, Hull isn't devastated by these standards because Hull is always devastated.
I suppose, yeah. It always looks like it's just been looted.
Right. So the Frankie player wants us to see how his sub is getting on. Well, he's expanded slightly.
We've got peace in the east, by the way.
I'll check out that in a minute. So he's expanded slightly. Into Iberia and everything. Nice, decent income. Still, 62 ducats, half decent. Idea groups, he's just about to finish off offensive, I'm guessing. Or no, probably No, he is going to finish off offensive. He's not going to save up for Spanish Square. Still, yeah. So, quantity economic offensive ideas all filled up, which means we can get the artillery combat ability policy now. Force limits 122. So he's got 85 troops on that. Yeah, he's doing not bad. Still allied with Iceland and only Iceland. So no alliance with the Faroes. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, he's doing alright. We'll see if it comes to blows with Hochland. Hochland does have claims on Lyonnais. And Nordic Iceland looks wrong. Iceland is Norwegian, not Nordic. Yep, Norwegian culture, although I think he's going to try and switch over to English. And yes, peace in the East.
It's nasty.
I mean, he can come back from this.
The snake is gone then. The snake is gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got a solid base.
There's a slight risk that he gets himself a plutocratic coup here. Because that disaster is currently ticking up 5 per month.
He is at exactly 100% though, so he could sort that out.
He could... Oh, no, because he's over the cap as well though, so he'd have to drop quite a... Oh no, he can just drop 1 and he'll be fine.
Yeah. Bleppian Empire is really getting fucked by these Korean nations.
He's winning.
Just. In fact, why did he declare a war when he's got such low manpower and money and shit?
So, look at Blep's cause, if you will.
Yeah.
Like half of Japan's only territorial.
What are you doing, Blep?
Like, this was Iggy last session.
Blep, what are you doing? Core, make no calls.
Unless he just doesn't have admin.
He's got 580 admin points. I mean, he is behind on admin tech, but while you don't have the institution, I will just core it all. It's going to do better for you in the long run. Manchuria is just a wasteland. Yes, it is.
Especially when it's things like Musashi, which is Tokyo. That's a huge province to not have full core.
Yeah, 16 dev. There's a lot of combined dev here that he doesn't have cored. Satsuma's a 15 dev province as well. In southern Kyushu.
Aki's got 11.
Come on, Blap. Yeah, he's converted 2 provinces? No, he's converted 3 provinces with religious ideas. So...
I swear there used to be a gold mine in Japan.
It pops up through an event, you can get 2.
Oh, right.
I think it's 2 you can get.
I was wondering where the hell it was.
Let's have a quick look at the player map mode. Yeah, so she says there's 2 that always spawns. So Ulm is really gobbling up East Africa. And...
Correction. Iggy is selling it to him.
Pharaohs have taken her up to Genoa.
Yeah. Oh shit, son. Oh, what's...
And he's taken
Yes.
the Balearic Islands.
And as he should, he's put his trade capital in Genoa. He's got 53% there. He's making 40 ducats.
Oh, has he already got 53%? Fuck. Damn. Yeah, that is fucking.
Because all the centres of trade are in Italy, aren't they? Well, most of.
Yeah, most of them. There's 2, 3 outside of Italy and 2 estuaries.
4 outside of Italy. 5.
Oh,
2,
shit, yeah, Lyonnais.
2 in southern France, 3 in Iberia.
Oh, yeah. I'm blind.
And I think he's been upgrading them too.
Oh yeah, Tunis is integrated, and that's his victory card. So the Carthusian Order is now getting 1,000 points, and you're asking if Nanjing is a highest ever province. Since ledger is limited, we can't easily check that. So Nanjing's 53. I believe Nanjing is. Yeah, no one else has been insane as Mani. Yeah, Nanjing's definitely the highest. Yeah, Ferrers should definitely pump money into doing his centre of trades. Let me click that. So he's got a natural harbour in Genoa. That definitely needs to be changed. He's got an entry port in Rome. Marketan. Yeah, so he has been upgrading them where he can to level 2. So he's definitely been doing that.
Yeah, because they drop down at level when you take them, which is how I knew.
And also if it's... You can only have as many level 3s as you have merchants.
And only 1 per state.
Yeah, so he's got Cairo as a level 3. Interesting enough, he doesn't have Alexandria as one. So which one's his other level 3?
I'm not sure he's got a second one yet.
Yeah, no.
I know he does, he's got Cairo and the estuary.
Yes.
They're both in the...
Oh! Okay, so he didn't get Alexandria. He got the Nile estuary one.
Doesn't make a difference, I don't think.
No. Aesthetically, for me, Alexandria being the world port is better than one of the fucking swampy Nile Delta provinces.
I mean, realistically, it probably spills over, like, the scale that it should be on.
Yeah, but the local dev cost minus 10% on farmlands. It's better than having it on marshes.
It's statewide. Owned provinces in area.
Having the world port on Alexandria is better, okay? Stop shooting down all of my bullshit reasons why, apart from just having it on Alexandria is awesome.
Yeah, he should.
Interestingly enough, though, his income hasn't really increased that much since the end of last session. I think it was 116, was it?
It was about 100 or something, yeah. So yeah, it's gone up a bit, but
not as much as you would expect.
I suppose that's because he is in effect losing some trade because he's changed his node, but that should start going.
He's also getting his professionalism up as well. Yeah, that's another thing, right? So he's got Janissaries and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yet he's converting all of his land to Sunny.
Maybe it's just because he doesn't want the unrest.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but he's going on about Janissaries being all this, that, and the other. I mean, he's got 61 of them now. But if he gets them stack wiped or something, he's not going to be able to easily replace them.
I know, but there's always been 2 Ulms. Yeah.
But it isn't on that one though. It's on Rosetta. Alexandria is better. Don't argue against that.
The Sergi does raise a good point, and it's not on that.
Yeah, but he's not on the one that he said it was.
Yeah.
Which is on farmlands, and yeah, okay, I would give you that one because that one is farmlands. He's put it on the marshy one. I'm gonna have to go quickly. I drink my throat is killing me.
Okay. It does only make a difference though in the context of institution spread, I suppose, global trade. Yeah. I get you, fam. Because that gets those lovely bonuses. So, who else is doing interesting things? Shan. Fair. So, Shandoi, that got the least region name, has been annexed. Well, partly. Leopards fighting a death war with Korea. It's kind of doing. Yeah, he's going there. It's not a death war, but he's on no manpower. Big deficit. Fair few mercs. Yeah, he's not having the best of time. Germany has. Let's see, what's the AE like now? Yeah, about 360. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. And Hockland is like, can they top 360? No, only 380. Oh no, there's a 4-3 in there. Sergio Juan is now Cube's vassal, I believe. Yeah, he's a vassal. Although I am confused why neither of them have killed Manila this session. Especially considering, like, Manila's got provinces all the way out into the Pacific. And, of course, if New Wales is being a colonial country, that's sort of ideal. And yeah, he's got exploration, so he could make use of it. Because, like, that's one, maybe 2 colonies worth of time that it saves. And currently, I don't think anybody actually has any colonies. Not by the looks. Lannister has gone over. The Irish, the very small country, is colonising successfully. Iceland is, of course, getting Newfoundland going. Other than that, there doesn't appear to be European over here. Or an Asian, for that matter. Yeah, there's no other colonies of interest. I mean, Lannister is the most interesting one. And that's not even a full colony. They're just doing their thing. What wars are people in? Sassanids are eating up their enclaves. Acadia lives. Although the truce for Ulm is about to go in 2 months, so I suspect they're dead. Then again, nobody has a claim on Acadia at the moment, so they look to be alive for the moment. factory also eating up little bits there. Although it's all occupied by the Sassanids. Interesting. I wonder what their course of expansion is going to be.
I'm back.
They're kind of hemmed in. Yeah, I was just checking on the New World. That other than Iceland, the only people to have colonised are Lannister.
Ew.
Which is just like one rogue province in Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah, John, he's still alive, isn't he? He's just still a vassal.
Yeah.
He's colonising Australia.
Oh, is he? I didn't see. Yes! Australia. Welsh Australia. I suppose there are.
Well, yeah, we've got to send the criminals somewhere.
Exactly.
And bestiality is a crime.
I was thinking more just being Welsh, but can do.
I mean, was that too far?
Oh no, it's not too far.
I mean, that is where you reside, isn't it, Pete, Australia? So you were saying colonising Australia is a Pete strat?
It felt like a good idea.
Alright. Ooh, Acadia. Ooh, no, not for Acadia just yet. You're still alive. You are transferring trade power to the Sassanids, though. And you are guaranteed by the Soviet Empire. The Soviets guarantee your freedom.
One sec. Does that mean if somebody declares an Acadia, Soviet Empire is fair game?
No, you'd
or is that not how protection
have to
works?
white peace them.
Right, and if they don't accept the white peace, then it's fair game.
No, you have to white peace them. You can't you have to white peace them as soon as you can. The only time it is fair game is if they attack you.
Oh, okay, right.
Because you should do your AI settings. I mean, you should do your AI settings for seek fast peace, but sometimes they fuck up. But if you look at the player map mode, Andor looks like it's mean. Especially with him now going to take
those
on
vassals.
Genoa. Venice. I think he might have a agreement with the Egyptians.
That would make sense.
But Germania already really has locked down the northern Germany.
Yeah, he's making a fair bit from Lubeck as well.
Oh yeah, Lubeck's a great trade node.
And that's with like most of the Baltic staying in the Baltic. Like, he's the only one taking money out of the Baltic, so if he can start getting a few things going there, he could really get that money.
Yeah, he was cool. See, Courland is allied to Germania. That's heretical. Heretic.
Everyone's just allied in these weird boxes of people they should be killing.
Yeah. Nordic Scandinavia. Oof. See, Francia and Iceland, I do wonder if they're going to stay allied, because at the minute Francia hasn't got any allies, apart from Iceland.
To be honest, Iceland should just go kill him. Let's be frank here.
Heh. I see what we did there.
That was unintentional. Oh my god, I'm a genius.
I tell you what, this is a weird partition of Iberia. It's not even done by the state. I mean, it looks fine, but it's not done by the states, and that just burns.
It's just because Carthusian wanted to get around. Sorry, to block Francia by the looks of it. Although, I think Francia can still get a claim. I think that most northern province, Galatia, I think that is in that sea zone. Which would suggest that if Francia wanted to, he could indeed.
Yeah, he can fabricate a claim. You can, if you check, it will tell you if he can't fabricate a claim, and he can fabricate a claim. And oh no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong person.
Yeah, no, he can do it.
No, he can.
Oh, please tell me he does it. That would be so good. The border goal would be fantastic.
Sergiu says Francia, Hochland, and Germania should declare war on Iceland.
Makes sense. Because Francia wants more of the channel, Hochland wants more of the channel, Germania wants the rest of Lubeck.
To be honest, I think Germania is the one that needs coalition in here, because having Germany as such a power base, it's so powerful.
Yes, but Germania is always going to be surrounded. So, like, getting a coalition is always going to be possible. But if you let people like Hochland or Francia start to die off, suddenly Iceland's going to be the one backed into a corner that you're never really going to be able to get a nice surrounding mob of people to just butcher.
Thing is with Iceland is you need a fleet. If you don't have a fleet, then you're fucked.
Yeah, but you'd rather do that early when ships are... You don't have these massive fleets.
I mean, if Iceland...
Although I suppose Iceland does now have some really nasty boat ideas.
He's got 12 heavies, he's got... Oh, okay, he hasn't... Oh yeah, because he hasn't switched over to English culture yet. But he
does have 20% heavy ship combat ability and 20
naval engagement. Yep. And he hasn't gone for naval yet. Which he said he was going to do, and I'm like, you should open with it.
See, if he'd have annexed Yorkshire entirely instead, released himself as Yorkshire, he could have then used Dutch government for an extra 10% heavy ship combat ability.
But why when he wouldn't have his ideas? Because he would have released himself.
My ideas were better. Yes, exactly. No.
Are they now? 20% global engagement. So he wouldn't have had... He would have lost out on 10% heavy ship combat ability.
Yeah, he would have. But he would have gained up to 30% trade efficiency.
Ooh, trade efficiency.
20.
Is he actually switching over to English like he said he would? Oh, it's at 44%.
Wait, no, he hasn't actually culture converted a single province.
No, but he has moved his capital over to York.
Mm.
You think he just needs to convert... He just needs to convert the Welsh. No.
Exterminate
Welsh and a bit of the Scots. So yeah, if he can take out the Welsh and a bit of the Scots, it'll be all good. And maybe that last province is Scarborough.
And then we can
Inuit Yorkies.
See, retrospectively I realised that's actually the worst possible unit model I could have picked, because of course Yorkshire people are famous for being always nowhere near dressed good enough for the weather. Like, they're always wearing way less than they should be.
Sergio says if you release a vassal, the vassal gets your gov form. So there's no way you could release Yorkshire and have Dutch Republic.
No! I know that when it got released through separatism, it could have got it, but it chose something else instead. That's so... I mean, could you switch to it?
I don't think you
with
can.
The government system?
You can't get Dutch Republic, but you can get the States General. And Discord just died.
Dutch is better.
Yeah, you can get the States General, which is the electing a ruler for life, and then you have the... It's kind of Dutch government, but without the awesome bonuses.
Yeah, it's just worse in every way.
Huh. So, Iceland already has knowledge of most of the New World, so now the Carthaginian Order is like, give us the maps.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, because the Carthaginian Order still sort of needs exploration.
Oh. Probably Kingdom of Tanjore back at war. Ah, he's sealing off southern India. Smart move.
Yeah.
Because Bactria's really sticking his tentacles down there.
Oh, wow. This is disgusting.
I'll tell you what, Sassanids are beginning to make their borders quite aesthetic for their name.
They're gonna die for it as well, aren't they? Oh no, they're allied with everybody nearby.
We can nearly do another government reform.
Kind of.
But, yeah, he's allied with Bactria. The only two people you really need to be allied.
Yeah, because he's never getting an ally with Noddy.
The surprise VJ's alive. Yeah, Republic of Tangier, just... he's been expanding quite slowly, really. He's more tried to get as far north as he can before consolidating.
Noddy appears to have only grown about 200 dev this session. Not even.
He has been snaking towards Jack, though, and Jack's quite expanded nicely. Shandong is trying to do an exodus over into Manchuria.
Oh dear, this is gonna look even worse. Oh, Ulma's got worse. Oh, look at that name.
Well, at least the letters aren't overlapping anymore.
They are. They've got a little hue around them, and I think that just about overlaps. You can tell because the bottom of the L, sorry, is a bit lighter than it should be.
If you zoom out, it's all fine.
But the name almost maps around. It's M.
Ooh.
Whatever is sideways L is Omega.
What?
He's actually got a Greek the upside down U isn't Omega. Almost.
Is that Omega?
Yeah, do you not know Greek, man?
I did. Well, at least I thought I did.
That's kind of what an Omega looks like, except it curves in a little bit at the bottom.
What is a strong high green nation? A word I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce. Ah, fuck it, let's go for it. Yeah. One sec.
Sibiridugu. Sibiridugu. Easy.
Sibiridugu. Sibiridugu. Sounds like a song.
Is it playable, Sergio?
I'm gonna say no, because Land of the Pharaohs are right on your border. Because they're literally... You're probably gonna have to go for New World if you do come back. And if you don't want to do that, fair play to you, because you did that last MP.
What do you mean? They've got espionage ideas. Why would you not play them?
Hey, don't knock espionage ideas in multiplayer. They're actually viable. Hey, they have got minus 10% shock damage received. Totally playable.
Tolerance of heathens, tolerance of
15%
heretics,
fort defense.
5% unity.
No.
What
really tops it?
Cost.
20% looting speed. That's it. That is 100% playable.
Oh my god, why would you ever pick that?
If looting reduced dev, then I could see that becoming viable for like.
Oh my
looting
god,
wars
yes,
and
the
shit.
ultimate troll build.
But like in MNT, where you can do looting wars and shit. But yeah.
Yes, because then you do like 20% movement speed, 20% looting speed, and just like
Do 100
navigate through.
100% extra condottieri, so you can send out 40k condottieri units with like extra movement speed and looting
Yes.
speed.
I just ruin everybody's nations. Oh, it'd be glorious.
Have yourself start on like some islands and just have the rest of them be boaty ideas, so you can never get attacked. And you're like the
Pirate
perfect
Republic
raider.
as well. May raid coasts. Oh yes.
Right, that's it. We're doing custom nations next, and I'm fucking going for it without a build.
Oh no. Unfortunately, they're in a war.
Oh, it's Carthusian order. The Second Carthusian Order crusade against the Barbary coast.
Oh, it's a crusade! Fantastic. You've went religious first, thank... Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he's gonna have 4% missionary strength from all that. He even went for max now of salutism in his ideas, which...
Yes! Oh, I love the roleplay. Respect.
I mean, have you read the ideas? Look at the morale one. Holy words of the one true God. The holy texts of the one true
fantastic.
God, spread by the one true bishop, shall uplift your spirit in life and death. His rituals shall always sound in your mind, echo in your heart, and cry in your soul. Tattoos recommended. Unto the masses the one true cod shall sweep and reap. Available mercenaries plus 50%. The one true cod shall return one day.
God.
He will blot out the sun, and his will shall sweep across the world. He shall reap the masses of such is his will.
I love this so much. He's actually going to go kind of far into Africa if he wants here as well. Like, that's actually something really big about random nations that changes, because those two passes through the Sahara actually start colonised. So you can just, like, punch your way through rather than having to vassal.
He's gone so far into the roleplay, he actually took minus 12.5% war score cost against other religions.
That's fantastic though, because he's like one of the only people to actually pick Orthodox. I say only people, there's actually quite a lot of them.
No heretics or heathens shall be tolerated. All shall bow and worship to the one true God, or burn in life, and the afterlife until the end of days comes for us all.
He's got 10% war score cost in his traditions as well. So he can take a lot of things.
And he went for possible military policies as well. Fucking hell.
I do like that. That one at the end. So I like that decision.
Yeah, Orthodox was the second most picked after Hindu, by the way, for religions.
Right. Like, so do you know Barbary Coast right now?
Yeah.
You can full annex that for 25 war score.